we already know that dealing with China sucks. So why isn't there a company? I can't step up. I've got nothing for money. I have no know-how or abilities to do it. But why isn't somebody in America coming up and going, I'm going to take the step up. We're going to be making, I don't know, TVs or anything electronical. We're going to be the people that are going to be doing that. Therefore, you don't need to go to them to buy those anymore. And just using that as an example.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, so with that example, the reason that why a lot of people don't do that is because cost of labor, which is generally the biggest line item on a company's budget, is very costly right now.
Sure.
The other is what we're talking about, what this whole episode is really about, which is the environmental impact of it. There are so many environmental regulations, especially think about chip manufacturing. There are a lot of countries out there that can create these chips because they don't have the same regulations.
It destroys their country, not ours.
It destroys their environment.
Go forward with thinking that we're green and the whole world is green, but it'll destroy every other country. Have you seen India's dump?
I know.
Sorry, go ahead. I interrupted you.
Well, so we're talking labor, we're talking about environmental impact. There's also all of the other regulations that go into businesses and all of the taxation. Right now in our culture, in the United States and in other places, there's this big push that, big business or any business is not paying their fair share in taxes. Well, what are you talking about? These are not individuals paying taxes. These are companies that if there's a cost in whatever it is, if it's in labor,
paying taxes. If they're in our country, how about that's their tax? But they're producing something for us.
But my point is that these companies, if they have a higher tax bill come to them, how do they afford that? Well, they increase the price of the products that they're creating because they're going to pass that cost on to the customer. So ultimately, the customer is still paying more. So to your point about why don't we build TVs here or whatever product? It's because our government has all of these things that they've artificially made it too expensive to do this type of production.
I agree. But that being said, I'm going to get to the this is a two-parter.
Okay.
Here. So that being said is, thanks for listening to the shortened version of our show.
If you want to catch the full audio episode, you can find it here or wherever you find your podcast. But if you want to see the full version in video format, you can catch us on YouTube, Rumble, and now on Spotify.